And we're live. What's up, Revo Nation? In this video, we're going to go over 4 things about money I wish I knew when I was a teenager. Let me ask you this. What if you could master money? With the mastery of money comes a lot of power. What could you do with that power in your life, with your family, with your dreams? An unfortunate statistic is 78% of people aged 18 to 34 are in debt, and 25% of those people are more than $30,000 in debt, and 11% are a whopping $100,000 in debt. And most of this is not good debt. This is credit card debt. And we're going to talk about good debt later. But even Mark Cuban admitted that when he was younger, he wishes he learned how to manage his credit card debt. Now, debt can be a good thing if it's managed and somehow creates more value and produces more wealth in the long run. But there's very few people who know how to manage that. So let's not waste any time and get right into it. Number 1, understand debt, especially credit card debt. Now let me ask you this. Are you paying off your credit card debt by the end of every month without fail? All of it. Because I'm going to give you a staggering statistic about that in just a little bit. Like I said earlier, debt can be a good thing if you're smart enough to leverage it and manage it for it to yield more than the interest against it. However, and this is a big however, if you're still learning how to manage money, it's best to stay clear from doing this until you first succeed at managing the money coming in. There is a German proverb, he who is quick to borrow is slow to pay. And the classic proverb in scripture is the rich rules over the poor and the borrower is slave to the lender. Did you know that if you were born and had an investment of $100 that was yielding 18% per year at the age of 60, guess how much you'd have? If you did the quick math, you'd have $4.5 million from $100. This is how compound interest works. And the credit card companies understand this best, because do the opposite of that and go from $4.5 million to $100 backwards. That's how credit card debt works. 18% annualized interest rates working against you. So the best thing you can do is, if you have any credit on your credit card, you need to pay that off immediately. And if you put money on your credit card, you need to pay it off at the end of the month. Number 2, money isn't real. The paper money that we're all told to save is not real. It's fiat currency. By definition, it's inconvertible paper money made legal tender by what? Government decree. So it isn't actually backed by anything. It's backed 100% by faith in the government. Now, yes, most of us have faith in our government. How much of it, can scale from 1 to 10. But the money that you have, that paper money, is losing value at an insane rate of 8.2% a year. That means that $100 in your possession of paper money will be worth $40 in 10 years. And that's not accounting for true inflation, which some speculate is closer to 20 to 25% per year, which means that $100 true purchasing power will be worth $20 or maybe $15 to $20 in 10 years. So are you putting the money you earn away to lose value every year, or are you putting it in things rising in value every year? Number 3, don't work for money. Are you working for money, or are you utilizing money to work for you? As Elon Musk said, people get confused sometimes. They think an economy is money. Money is merely a database for exchange of goods and services. And Elon Musk has done one thing with his money: continue to invest it in himself and the companies he creates. Whether it's PayPal or SpaceX or Tesla and now Twitter, Elon Musk, who sold all of his homes, just basically invests his money into himself. Now you might be thinking, well, I don't have billion-dollar companies to invest my money in. And I would say that the next best thing to invest is yourself. by building your skills. Because as Tim Ferriss says, skills are more valuable than earning, because ultimately increasing your skills gives you higher earning potential, which gives you more money coming in. Number 4, last but not least, think big. And if you're thinking big, think bigger. The great Andrew Carnegie once said, "You are what you think, so just think big, believe big, act big, work big, give big, forgive big, laugh big, love big, and live big." And Andrew Carnegie, I remember when I was a teenager, I read his autobiography, and what a man he was, what a legend he was. And before I read his book, I was a teenager, I had very little confidence in myself and what I could achieve. In fact, my dream car was a 1990 Ford Fiesta. Why? Because I saw one at a used car dealership for $5,000, and at the time, $5,000 was a lot for me. $5,000 was big for me, but I wasn't thinking big enough. These days, I get paid $5,000 in one day sometimes, and I didn't realize at the time that my thinking was so small and it was limiting me. Fun fact, 13% of American workers made more than $100,000 last year. Let's take that a step further. Did you know that over 5.5 million new millionaires were made this year? You could be one of those 5.5%. Revo Nation, it's time to act. Make sure to like and comment down below and let us know some things you want to share about money to help others. Maybe you haven't mastered money yet, but what's important is you're getting there. That's why I created this channel and these videos, to remind myself every day of my goals and to help you and others get there. Make sure to subscribe and join the journey. And if you like this video, you'll definitely like this one as well. I love you. I respect you. Go out there and conquer. I'll see you guys next time. Bye for now.